This Athletes Lives Network exclusive interviews. Today our guest is class of 1991 East Chicago Central football player Isaiah Big Zeke Smith. What's going on, Zeke?
Hey, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. I want to thank you for being on the website, man. I know I talked to you about 2 months about getting you on here, and bad weather and things like that kind of delayed everything. But I'm glad you're here with us. Just to start off, man, by giving us a little history of who you are, growing up in the city of East Chicago, and then your early influences in sports.
Well, I was born and raised in Chicago, but mid part of my life, as a child, I came out here from Chicago, and I was I say about the 5th grade. The 5th grade, I wound up going to middle school, which is Block Junior High, and from Block Junior High, I wound up coming to Central High School. Just very interested in sports. Always have been athletic. Playing, touch football in the street and catching different things like that. And I was really fascinated with weight training and lifting weights and everything like that. And I decided to, go out for football, and I played my junior year, and from there on I went to college. Didn't do much in college, my career wasn't all of that, but I had some influence. I met at a young age, I met Walter Payton. He came to our church and he talked, and I asked him a couple questions. He gave me some good advice, and basically he was like, just do sit-ups and push-ups and run, just staying athletic, just stay into the stay healthy. You stay healthy, keep your head on straight, put God first, and you'll be a great football player.
Gotcha. Okay, so I want to kind of backtrack to where you was younger. I know you come from an athletic family, and the Smith family. Were you pressured into playing sports because you had uncles and cousins who played professional ball, or was it just something that you really had in you from since you was born?
Well, not looking at, I've never been the type of person to, I've never been a follower. I've always had my own mind, and like I said, I've always, I love the game of football. I love to play it more than I love to watch it. So, I basically say I wasn't pressured. I just wanted to play the game. That's all.
Okay. Now you kind of jumped to where you said your junior you played football. Give us a little feedback on your freshman and sophomore year why you didn't play football.
I didn't play at Central High School because at one point when I did come out, I'm not going to name the coach, but one of the coaches told me actually it was too late during the tour days, and he was like it was too late to be playing, and he actually turned me down, and I thought about that. My mother came up there with me. I was excited about it and everything, and the cat turned me down, man. And I was like, what? But I didn't let it deter me from wanting to play or anything like that, and I wound up having an incident that happened during my sophomore year. I wound up getting expelled from Central High, and I wound up going to Curie High School in Chicago. And I stayed there for the majority of my sophomore year, and I came back to Central end of my sophomore year, going into my junior year. And my cousins and my brother and all them, they wound up, oh, come on, go out. So I wound up going out. Well, let me backtrack. I wound up getting into the weight training. I was already in the weight training, but we wound up getting into the weight training thing, and they wound up having a new coach come in, which was excuse me, which was what's his name, Gopsky, and he wound up being the coach, and that's about all I can say about him too. So, that's basically how it all started off. I wound up, like I say, my friends and family encouraged me to come out because I really wasn't thinking about it, but it just wound up being a thing of a choice, you know.
Gotcha. Now, I was talking to you earlier, and you said that you wish you would have stayed in Chicago. Why is that?
Well, coming from East Chicago's weight facility, we were the first year where we moved into the separate building, which is the East Chicago Fitness Center. East Chicago Fitness Center started off in 1990, and by it starting off in 1990, it was my junior year. And no, I take that back. It was in '89 because during I'm sorry, it was in '90. But the school's workout program was so much advanced over Chicago's. I was actually bigger and stronger than the majority senior that was already out in that was in Illinois. And when I came there, they did, you know, they just in working out and doing the classes and everything, they were really amazed on how strong I was. And then I began to describe what I come from, the background of working out that I've been trained in, and they were like, wow, you like so advanced over us. And so by the time that, you know, when they were so impressed, I'll just say they were so impressed on, you know, the things that I've learned and how advanced I was over their seniors. They were like, you know, we want you to really come out for football. And, you know, they tested me on things, and they couldn't believe how, you know, strong, fast, how high I could jump. They were just really impressed. And they really was like, we really want you to come out for football. And, you know, they were, I guess, you know, you could say that, you know, I would have been much more than what I am now in the football world if I would have stayed in Illinois.
Gotcha.